that thing that I've been aspiring to for over 20 years now, actually. And I'm hiker number 1039. That makes me feel special. But anyway, yeah, I'm taking off actually pretty much right in the middle of the bubble, I guess, of people taking off on the Appalachian Trail. But boy, I can't tell you how long I've been waiting to get one of these tags and put it on my backpack and get started on the Appalachian Trail. So I actually flew into Atlanta yesterday morning, took the MARTA train to Sandy Springs station where there's an REI, and I had to pick up some gas for my stove. Picked up some gas and then took an hour-long Uber to Amicalola Falls. And so I got registered, got my tag yesterday afternoon, and then hiked up here to the lodge.
The hike up to the lodge gave me some great views of the Amicalola Falls.
Actually, in just a few minutes, I'm going to be heading out up to the top of Springer Mountain, where I will officially begin my hike of the Appalachian Trail. So we'll see how it goes. I'm not sure how my blogging is going to go. I don't know if I'll do a short video every day or wait once a week and do more comprehensive videos. I'm not really sure how I'm going to do it. I'll work things out. So just stay tuned, and yeah, we'll see where this goes, and hopefully it goes to Mount Katahdin.
Okay, so here I am. I'm just started on the approach trail, actually, so still not officially on the Appalachian Trail, but there's about, I think it's about 9 miles of the approach trail before you officially get on to the Appalachian Trail. And so far, it's a nice, easy trail, but I am going to be ascending quite a bit, I think, to get to the peak of Springer Mountain. So I'll check in again once I get to Springer Mountain. Okay, here I am at the Stover Creek shelter, and I have my tent all set up. This is a nice shelter camping area. There's a shelter right up there and bear box over there. So it's a nice place to camp. Have the setting sun back there. And so this will be officially my first night on the Appalachian Trail. Okay, this is the beginning of day 2 of the Appalachian Trail. I think I stayed at the Dover shelter last night, so it was called. My tent and everything worked out well. Stayed relatively warm, and looks like I got a little water crossing here. anyway, so yeah, so I'm hoping to make it to Mooch, the Mooch Gap shelter, something like that. Today, that's going to be about maybe 12 or 13 miles of hiking. But there's a no bear bag section where you need to have bear canisters. I'm hoping to hike right through, so because I don't have a bear canister. So a couple of days of pretty good hiking early on. Yeah, yeah. So day one went well. Let's see what happens day two. Well, if I stop and video every water crossing, I'm never going to make it to Mount Katahdin, but I decided I'd go ahead and this one looks so nice, and the sun's coming up in the background there. I thought I just had to do this one. So, yeah, okay, onward.
My first trail angel goes by Max Forrester, and he was there at a critical point to greet me and a fellow hiker with some Tootsie Roll Pops and some fresh water. So by the time I arrived at Gooch Gap, there had been some severe thunderstorms forecast, hail and all that stuff, lightning, and so some of the my fellow hikers decided to take hitch into a hostel, but I decided to weather the storm in the shelter here, and so I took a 0 day, but that was nice because it gave me a chance to get to know some of my fellow hikers and meet another family of trail angels who had some hot dogs and hot chocolate and cookies for us. So yeah, that was great getting to know a few of my other hikers.
Everybody wants to say hi. So here we go. Already going? So here we are at what is this? Gooch Gap. Gooch Gap. This is my actually my third day on the trail. So here's the people I'm going to be spending the evening with here at Gooch Gap, and maybe see you again down the road. Yeah. Okay, this is officially day 4 on the trail, and I'm coming from Gooch Mountain, actually, and actually I spent a 0 there because of the severe weather that was going through. I decided to weather the storm in the shelter there, and met some great people. In fact, that evening after the storm had passed through, a little family of trail angels came by with some really good trail magic, hot chocolate, hot dogs, and some cookies, and it was really nice. And they had a couple of cute little girls, 2 and 5 years old. So it was actually I was starting to regret taking the 0, but it was nice when they came, and some other hikers arrived and met a lot of people. So that was a good deal. So I'm heading to I think it's called Lance Creek. So today should be a fairly short hike because I'm going to cut it short because right after that there's an area with a lot of bears, and you're required to have a hard-shelled bear canister when going through this. I think it's about 5.5, 6 miles of trail, and I don't have a bear canister, so I'm going to stop a little short. So I'm only going to be doing, I think, maybe 9 miles today, and then I'll hike through that area where the bears have been a problem, and so tomorrow I'll reach Neal's Gap and probably just hike a little bit further than that before I call it an end of the day tomorrow. So the weather so far, I mean, other than yesterday with severe weather coming through, which wasn't as bad as people were saying, actually. The first 2 days were actually quite nice. If anything, a little too warm. However, looking at the weather forecast in the next couple of days, it's going to get quite cold, I guess. Some freezing weather. And so I'll be having to deal with that. But when you're out there hiking, a little bit cold is better than warmer weather anyway. So it looks like I'm coming up on another hiker up here. So I'm gonna cut this this part of my video short. Okay, I just had a pretty steep uphill climb and I'm a little bit pooped, but as you can see, these climbs are well worth it.
Well, good morning from Lance Creek. Getting my coffee ready. Then I'll get things packed up and I'll be on my way to Neil's Gap.
Okay, so well, day 5 is beginning with a little bit of rain, kind of chilly, but not too bad. The big challenge today is going to be getting up to Blood Mountain. It's going to be quite a bit of a big ascent up to the mountain, but then down the other side, and then hike a bit further, and then I'll eventually reach Neil's Gap, which is the first significant resupply, and I might make some adjustments to my gear there. And I may even decide to make it another short day and stay there if I can find a place to stay. And it looks like that's going to be the first place I am going to have access to some Wi-Fi and videos that I've done so far. With a little luck, I'll be able to upload it, and somebody might actually be seeing and hearing what I'm doing. Okay, it looks like the skies are clearing a little bit, and I've just started. Going to be done maybe 10% of my ascent up the mountain. But the skies are clearing, and it's even warming up a little bit. So I'm going to shed my rain gear and see if I can keep from overheating the rest of the way up Blood Mountain. I'm sure that I'm going to be hiking for at least a couple more hours before I reach the peak. I don't know if you can hear that wind blowing, but I'm approaching Blood Mountain, and it looks like it's going to be a little breezy up there. So, this is the Blood Mountain shelter, and the home restored a snake, I guess, you want to call that, for print of a hammer. Interesting. I don't see any snakes in the rafters, so yeah. Okay, so I'll sign the logbook and be moving on. Blood Mountain.